I'm going to start with probably the biggest band on this list, Amorphis, with their album Borderlands. I almost did a full review, but I put up a poll and Revocation was the winner. So this album is going to get the short review treatment, but still I'm going to spend a little bit more time on this one than the others. So if you didn't know, Amorphis has been around since the early 90s. They started out as a death doom band, but eventually shifted towards a more progressive metal and melodic death metal sound. I had this one as a promo. I listened to it a few times. I kind of have mixed feelings about it. There are some songs that I really liked, others that didn't grab me as much. Let me preface this by saying that I watched this YouTube video on another channel and it's related to this review. So let me explain. The name of the channel is Varvis. He did a video discussing how some metal bands are more focused on riffs, while others are more focused on vocals. And it made me think of how I look at metal bands in my reviews, and I kept that concept in mind while listening to the album. So let me talk about the opening track, which is called The Circle, which is more focused on vocals, which I didn't like as much. But the song right after it, called Bones, is much more riff-based, and I like that one a lot. And I'm going to go into more detail in a minute with those two songs before I wrap this section up. So let me first talk about The Circle. This song is mostly keyboards and clean vocals with guitars sitting more in the background. It's melodic, but it didn't really work for me. But moving on, the next song, Bones, was really great. It has big guitar riffs, Middle Eastern sounds, harsh death growls. It's an awesome track. The guitar playing reminded me of something you hear on old Dio or Ritchie Blackmore's Rainbow albums. And the rest of the album is a mix of songs leaning more towards progressive metal, some ballads, some heavier tracks. I heard influences ranging from Jethro Tull to Opeth. If I had to mention one more standout, it's The Lantern. It also features some cool Middle Eastern style guitar riffs, some clean vocals, and heavier sections that come in later. It's a laid-back song, but I really like it. Overall, it's a decent album with some songs standing out more than others. It might be a grower, but even though I spent some time with it, for now, my score is 7.5 out of 10. It could go up by the end of the year list, but let's see what happens.